the first episode of Divine Odyssey. I'm just on my way home, driving slow, enjoying driving. Even with the economy being how it is, I'm not gonna let them take away my joy as far as like little things like driving or having a nice alcohol-free daiquiri. It's been a minute. Yeah, just like I said, I love to drive. Don't do it as much as I used to because, you know, things are more expensive. But when I do, I'll share my ride with you. Let's see if I can get the camera to stay first. Camera, are you gonna behave? I guess that's a no. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some kind of stand because the camera won't behave. It's not the camera's fault. But yeah, just enjoying my little drive in the country. I don't really know what my channel gonna be yet, so I'll just go for a ride with me. It's so beautiful out here. Way out here, there's something in the water. Oh, I don't know the words. Way out here, we just gonna go to the water. Thank the good Lord at the end of the day. I'm out here with you, so I'm gonna keep on digging these roots. I'm trying to go slow, so the camera, damn, a gum. I got to catch a dead gum. Driving like you on the highway. These people are crazy. I'm from these backwoods, no lines, and you driving like you ain't got good sense. Go back to your song. Way out here, there's something in the water. Way out here, we just want to do the heart. Thank the good Lord at the end of the day. I found me out here with you, so I'm gonna keep on digging these roots. Way out here, way out here in the country. I have a few other channels. Most of them are Bible based, but yeah, I just read a little bit of the Bible. Sometimes I'll explain it if I feel like it, but most of the time I'll just read a few passages. So why don't you go check out No Longer Broken by EDM. And yeah, I just want to get something going, you know. I would love to get one of my channels monetized, just for some little side money to help my husband out. I took care of my mama for like 20 years. I don't want to say wasted all my youth because that sounds bad, but if you only knew, when you have a good parent and you have to, you know, sacrifice your years. I'm talking about from my teens to 35, my mid 30s, until she died, and she didn't take care of me. So that's the whole thing. She was a human, and humans make mistakes, but all my youth from what, 13, 14, handling her responsibilities, taking care of my brothers. My dad left early, praise God, because he was a nightmare, drug addict, and he would break things and scream and holler, and it messed up my nervous system early on. Got molested by people on both sides of my family, male and female on both sides of the family. So I went to a psychiatrist, psychologist, somebody, head doctor. That one as well as a neurologist, because it was so much stress I started having seizures late in life, which the doctor said that was weird. But I went to whatever it is, psychologist, psychiatrist, whichever one, and she told me that I didn't have she told me I didn't have PTSD. She said I had CPTSD or something like that, complex post-traumatic stress syndrome, because of how many times I was molested, and I had an auntie when I was 3. She would put my little brother, who was a year and a half, in a high chair, and he would watch her grab me by my arm. Anybody who has seen a person who's rough with a child, She grabbed me as a 3-year-old little girl by my arm, lifted my arm up real high. You know how children try to walk fast with the grown people, you know, kind of walking on their tiptoes when you got a mean adult dragging you? That was what she was doing to me. And all them years, I thought she locked me in the closet, but it was in the kitchen. So I didn't know as a little kid it was called pantry. But come to find out years later, my mama told me that she knew. I'm like, how did you know? She said, because your uncle will come home. When he came home, he said, my mama's name was Ora, why, when I get off work, do Ebony grab hold to my leg and won't let go? And she said, let's call her Cherry, because Cherry be mean to her. And I'm baffled. You know, I was dumbfounded. I'm like, so you knew this woman was being evil to me. And the woman did so much that in order to be able to survive it, my brain said, baby, you don't need this. Yeah, it said you don't need this, so it blocked it out. But I told the woman, I said, well, what made me start having seizures? She said, the stress of taking care of your mom. And my daddy left early on, and he came back around. He ended up needing to be cared for 2 years. It's so much hatefulness and neglect, and you got some nerve type stuff that I've been through, as well as I'm sure everybody got a story. But it's just been really, really hard. It's been really, really hard. And I found this YouTube thing. Anybody that knew me, sweet Jesus, just 4 years ago, I used to be afraid as an adult to talk to people. When I first started talking to my husband, when we were just boyfriend and girlfriend, I was like, will you buy me this? And I would reach him whatever it is I wanted to purchase. And he thought I'd been taking his money and buy me something. I'm like, no, I got the money. I just don't want to have to talk to the cashier. Real talk. I didn't want to have to talk to the cashier, so I would give him the money and be like, will you pay for this for me so I don't have to go up there? I would stand close to the door. I didn't like being around people. She kept me at home. It was only a couple of cousins I was allowed to stay with, you know, once every blue moon. Now, on the other hand, my brothers were allowed to go and do, and they were more normal than me. I was slow. I was retarded. If retarded means slow, I was retarded. Intentionally made so because she had mind problems. She knew it, and you would think, okay, if I'm going to steal my child's life, I would at least be kind to her. Nope. It seemed like she was worse to me, even though she was stealing my life by making it to where I was scared to interact with people, and I was terrified. But anyway, that's enough for now.